Hi everyone, it's been 5 years I think since I last did an update video, but with the UK having been in lockdown, I've made a bit of progress on the layout and felt that I could do an update video. Some of the changes that I've made focus around the decision to put in a Terminus station. Now I wanted to keep the 4 tracks that I had going round in a loop as well. So the solution to that was to essentially run the 4 tracks around the outside of the loft or attic, and then basically implement a countryside scene on one side and a Terminus station on the other. So obviously this is the work that I've been doing at the moment, and I'll just pan the camera around and you can see some of the work that's gone in. So the idea is to have 2 tunnel entrances. Essentially that would be the entrance to the station, and if I just bring you around, you see that the point work that exists here with the 4 tracks running off behind the boards, and it's the same really on this side, except there are 2 that go into the countryside scene, and this one's a siding, and there's 2 tracks that run to a storage yard around the back there. This area here is to store a couple of the smaller DMUs, and that is how I get the 2 tunnel portals into the station. So there's one here and obviously one here which comes off this main line here. I'll just take you down to the end of the station. I'll just talk you through what I've used to build the station. So this is the current but unfinished view of the platforms, looking through from the side. Obviously it's not finished, but these canopies here, these are Metcalfe kits. Really good kits. I think they look really good, and I've just positioned them in the way that I want and joined it to the Metcalfe station building as well. And then this area here I'm going to make into a station car park. I'll probably make that into a co-op building rather than an insurance building, and then I'm just to create the scene and join it in with the back scene. There'll be a road that will go up here around the corner there. There's a fence obviously along the back here, which hasn't been put in place, and obviously there are gaps at the moment, but I hope you can see how I've tried to blend the grass bank in with the back scene, and also at the far end there where there is a road, I've tried to blend that in because obviously there is no road on the back scene, but I wanted to create the road access for the sheds down at this end, for the TMD as well. So there's still plenty of work to be done. All these points here haven't been motorised yet. Obviously ballasting still to be done, something that I've not done before, but I hope that gives an idea of what I'm planning to do, or what I hope to do. I'll also be looking for some colour light signals. I've previously used Traintronics signals on the layout, found them to be quite good, but I think they may have gone bust, so I'll be looking for an alternative, and that will obviously need wiring up as well. So from earlier I showed you, obviously there were 3 tracks going around to the storage yard. You can see where one of those tracks is just a side in there, which is basically a shunt for the station, so I can run longer trains out and back in again. And the storage yard has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tracks in, and they're quite long, so I can store a number of trains in there, and it works quite well. I've motorised the points with the side-mounted point motors that I've used previously, because they don't need to look good around the back here, and I have just set up a couple of cameras just to monitor the trains around here. As for the countryside section, that's not changed that much from some of my last videos, but obviously it was completed within the 5 years of my last update video. My plan will be to perhaps rework this once the station's done. Obviously as skills improve, I'd be keen to look for a back scene, I think, having found the one for the station to be quite good, but obviously the issue would always be what to do when you get to a bridge, but I won't worry about that right now. But this hasn't changed, but I will keep it like this until I've finished the station. So I think that covers most of the work that's gone on. I probably didn't mention that previously the line used to run out here and used to turn, well, couple of lines used to go that way and then down underneath to a larger TMD area and storage yard on a lower level, but I found that the trains didn't really like the hills that much, so I decided to do away with that, keep everything on the level, and obviously put a larger storage yard around the back. So obviously quite a bit of work's gone in to make the trains so that they will go further around the back instead, all on the level. So I think that covers everything. Thanks for watching.